Hello dear students, welcome back to the new video. Today we are learning a very meaningful and heart-touching story named The Last Lesson, written by Alphonse Daudet. This story teaches us the value of our language, and it tells us we realize the real value of our language only when we are about to lose it. So let us begin the story. First, let us discuss about the author. Alphonse Daudet was a French novelist and a short story writer. He belonged to the period when France was undergoing war and political struggles. His writings were simple, emotional, and realistic. He is best known for capturing human feelings, patriotism, and love for one's culture and language. Let us discuss the historical background of the story. The story is set in Alsace in France during the Franco-Prussian War during 1870 to 1871. After France lost the war, the Prussian government or German rulers they took control of Alsace and Lorraine. They ordered that only German will be taught in schools from the next day. This made French lessons forbidden. So, the French teacher M. Hamel announced that today would be the last French lesson. Now, let us discuss the summary of the story. The story is narrated by a young boy named Franz who is always careless and dislikes studying French grammar. One morning, he is running late for school and fears that M. Hamel will scold him for not learning his lessons on participles. When Franz reaches school, he is surprised. Instead of the usual noisy classroom, everything is quiet. The villagers, including old people, are sitting in the classroom. They have come to show respect to M. Hamel because this will be his last French lesson. M. Hamel is very kind that day. He tells the students that from the next day they will not be allowed to learn French anymore because the Germans have ordered that only German will be taught in schools. He says that French is most beautiful, clear and logical language in the world and they must protect it. As the lesson continues, Franz starts understanding the importance of French for the first time. He regrets not paying attention in class. The villagers also feel sad because they never learned their own language properly. M. Hamel becomes very emotional. He explains that people should not postpone learning because they never know what can happen. He blames parents for sending children to work and he blames himself for giving holidays for fishing and gardening. Finally, when the church clock strikes 12, M. Hamel tries to speak, but his voice chokes with emotion. He writes, Viva la France on the blackboard, which means long live France, and ends the class. This marks the end of the last lesson, the last French lesson. Now let us see the themes of the story. The main theme is love for one's language. It shows that language is part of identity and culture. The second theme is patriotism. The villagers and teacher show love for France and its language. Regret and realization. France realizes the value of French only when it is too late. Freedom and oppression. German rule takes away the freedom to learn one's own language. The last theme is duty of teachers and students. Importance of responsible teaching and sincere learning. The message of the story. We should value our language, culture, and freedom before they are taken away. Education is important and should never be postponed. Teachers play a great role in shaping the society. One's mother tongue is a symbol of national pride. So, dear students, the last lesson is a touching reminder of how precious language and freedom are. Through this story, Alphonse Daudet teaches us to respect our mother tongue and never take education for granted. So, dear students, I hope you have understood the chapter. If you have any doubts from the story, please ask in the comment section. We will meet in the next video. Thank you.